This is going to be my review of Walmart pickup. We tried Walmart. We usually shop at Target, and a friend was telling us they shop at Walmart. They were telling us about the new, the pickup thing that you can do there now. And she was telling us that whenever whoever goes to picks it up, the other person stays home and cleans out the fridge, and then they're able to come home and just put all the groceries away because you do all your shopping via the app. I want to talk to you guys about that today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products and services that we use. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So there's no link down in the description below. If I can find maybe on Walmart's website their like pickup page, I'll link up that. Y'all can go and check it out, read a little bit more in case I forget to say something. But I want to share with you guys our experience using that service because we just did it 2 days ago and I freaking love it. It's like the best thing ever. And let me just give my spiel. So we do this thing called once a month grocery shopping. Every month at the beginning of the month, my wife has like this long list of stuff that she buys, big spreadsheet. We did it whenever we were getting out of debt. It's just waited that we could budget better. And so we would always have to go to Target or wherever, and we would buy, go 2 grocery carts all the way through the store, trying to find everything and whatnot. It'd be like $300, $400 worth of stuff. We don't buy fruits and vegetables at that trip. We usually do a separate trip. That's one thing that we buy a week is fruits, vegetables, and milk and eggs. But for everything else, it's once a month. And we saw that our friend, like I said earlier, was telling us about the Walmart pickup. And I was like, I think we should try that. Because with the Walmart, you have the app and you just simply click everything that you want. And then you go ahead and pay for it. And then once you pay for it, they give you a time that you go and pick up. So you have to schedule a specific time. So you want to definitely make sure that you do this well in advance, possibly even up to a day in advance, just to make sure that you can get the time slot that you want. So we set our time. I did like 8 in the morning just to get in and out. I didn't know how long it was going to take or anything like that. I showed up at about 8:40, I want to say, maybe 8:45. And it's an hour block, so 8 to 9. And I showed up. There was a sign right in front of the parking spot because there's a special parking area for the Walmart pickup. And there's a sign that said, call this number if you have a reservation. I thought that I had to like get out of the car and walk inside and all this type of stuff. That's what my wife said. But there was somebody who came out. There was a number there in case nobody was out there. And whenever I saw that, I was like, okay, let me get on the phone, call the number. It started ring. And then a lady came up. I think she just saw me because nobody ever answered the telephone. And I told her my name. She had a little device thing. I told her my wife's name because that's who she placed the order with. And she said, okay, I'll be right back. And so she comes back out, $300 worth of groceries. And she asked, are y'all okay with the substitutions? And I was like, substitutions? What's going on here? What does that mean? And so we had an explanation of it where if they don't have something in stock, you actually get the something that's better than what would have been. So like, for example, they have bags of sweet potatoes, and for some reason or whatever, they ran out of those bags of sweet potatoes. It was like 12 potatoes in a bag or whatever. So they actually went to the sweet potato bin and they picked out 12 individual potatoes for us to make up that bag. Now, you still get the price of what you paid for through the app. They just substitute it with the new thing. So if you have like great value pasta that you ordered on the app, but they're out of that, they give you the next closest thing, but you still get the great value price. Amazing. So we had, I want to say a good handful, maybe 2 handfuls of these substitutions, and you have to approve them usually. They come through, the lady told me that it comes through somewhere in the email, and my wife went through her email to see if she could find it, but she couldn't find it. I don't know if it was a link she had to click, or she just wasn't reading it all the way through, or if it came as a separate email that she might have missed. I don't know. But we got home, I told her about it, and we looked through everything, and we were like, okay, everything seems cool. There was one spice thing that was off. But I asked the lady, I said, if any of these substitutions are not good, we know we're not going to use it. We're going to wait for the other thing to come back in stock. What can we do? She said, oh, just go to the customer service desk, let them know, that you came for the pickup thing, and they'll be able to help you out. You can get a refund, or you can go and get, whatever you want to get off the shelf. And so, fantastic. So we did grocery shopping that usually takes, once a month grocery shopping usually takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours in the store, hammering it out, checking off the list, calculating everything. This took us, minus the time, I didn't calculate how long it took my wife to go through the app and to find everything, but she did that from the comfort of her home. And another great feature about this is that since you're using the app, it automatically keeps a running total for you. So if you do have a very strict budget, you can adhere to that budget and you can remove things as you want or add more things to something. And so it just kind of keeps you more on budget, being that it's in the app and it's right there calculating everything right in front of your face, as opposed to whenever you're walking through the store, you got to bust out the calculator on your phone, accidentally press a wrong number, and you got to redo everything or kind of guesstimate where you're going to be at. There's no tax involved, so you don't really know, the correct tax that you're going to be paying there. And everything on the Walmart app is all included in there. So really, really love that aspect of it. So we did, like I said, we usually do 1.5, 2 hours of shopping, once a month grocery shopping. We did this, minus the time that she was on the app, 20 minutes. Driving there, which took about 5 minutes, getting stuff and, telling them the order and getting it put, they load it into the car for you. I even asked the lady, I said, do you need help loading this into the car? And she's like, oh no, I got it, it's fine. Loaded it up, told me thank you. I said thank you, and drove home. And that was all in a span of 20 minutes. I was floored by how well it worked, by how easy it was, by how friendly the staff was. My wife was actually telling me that that's a thing with the Walmart pickup, is that they, the person who is getting your groceries for you and packing them into your car and all that, they said that, my wife said that they have like reviews. They get reviews from customers about how well the customer service was. That's like a big deal over there. So if you try it and you're pleased with it, make sure to give that person a good review. One thing that I did not like about this particular service is how many bags that they use whenever they go to fill your cart. I was literally picking up bags with one item in it. That's so pointless to me. It's a waste of a bag. It's a waste, honestly, of time for the person grabbing the thing to put it into the bag. And honestly, I like Costco's thing where they take the big boxes that they have, that they use, that they get shipments in, and they reuse those. They pack those with the food. I wish that the Walmart app had like a check mark that you could check saying that you prefer like a big giant box or no bag at all, as opposed to something like that, because they come out on like a pallet that they pull out with a bunch of like Walmart baskets. And if they could just bring out a big giant box and put it into the trunk, I would definitely prefer that, because it's easier for me whenever I get home. I'm not taking out tens of thousands of bags. It's just one giant box that I can easily bring into the house. So Walmart, if you could change that, that would be great. Another thing that I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention is for the substitutions. If there is a product that you do not want a substitution for, you can check a little box saying do not fill the substitution, and they won't do that. So I just wanted to make sure that I did point that out. If I missed anything, if you guys have used Walmart Pickup before, let me know in the comments below your experience with it. I'd be very curious about that. And also let me know if you've ever tried any of these pickup services before, because I know Target has shipped, Walmart's got their thing. I think this is like what Amazon wants. Whenever Amazon acquired Whole Foods, I believe that they were trying to kind of expand some distribution so that they could do this type of pickup type of thing. And it seems like Walmart kind of beat them to the punch on it. Also, I wanted to mention that the difference between Walmart and Target, because you can do pickup at Target, but Target's pickup is they don't do frozen or refrigerated foods, as opposed to Walmart, who does do that. Now, if you use the ship thing through Target, which you have to pay for so much a month, then they'll bring, they bring you your cold stuff. They bring everything to your house, so you don't actually have to drive or anything. But so in that case, they'll bring you the cold stuff. But if you're going to pick up, they don't do frozen or refrigerated stuff as of the publishing date on this video. That may change, especially with Walmart really being able to do this well. But with Amazon, I believe that but Walmart really drove the customer demand for what they wanted here, and they beat Amazon to the punch with their Whole Food acquisition and doing the Amazon locker thing. That didn't really catch on. I think if they had some kind of pickup service. Another problem with the Amazon Whole Food thing, though, is that Whole Foods has this connotation of being very expensive, and so if they can kind of get over that hurdle, I think that Amazon could be in a good position to offer these pickup type of things. Let me know your all's thoughts down in the comments below. I'd be very curious to read what you guys know. And like I said, I'll put a link to all of the pickup stuff down in the description below if you guys want to read a little bit more about it in case I missed anything. But I had a fantastic experience, and I told my wife I would give up shopping at any store if we could have this experience like I had with Walmart. I loved it, and I'm not a Walmart shopper. I'm not really like brand central for grocery stores, but I loved it. If you guys want to watch more videos from us, I'm going to put some more videos right there on the screen. I'd love it if you guys watch more of our videos. Click one of those videos. I'll see you on that video. That thumbs up is always appreciated, and Dad out.